Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. Welcome to the Emerson Classic, day number 2, being hosted by Marshalltown Community College in Marshalltown, Iowa, at the Marshalltown Community College Activity Center. I'm Lance Reno. We're about ready to bring you the MCC women going up against Moberly out of Moberly, Missouri. Moberly won their opening game over DMAC on the afternoon yesterday, 74-65. Marshalltown was a winner over Central Nebraska in the 5 o'clock game, 71-68. This afternoon, Central defeated DMAC by a score of 71-56. Moberly Greyhounds are coached by Hannah Hayden. Here's her starters. Starting as a 5'4" sophomore from El Paso, Texas, number 2, Alexis Singleton. Also starting as a 5'7" freshman out of East St. Louis, Illinois, number 4, Casey Newton. Starting as well will be a 5'9" freshman from Summit, Illinois, number 1, Chartori Tyler. Also starting is a 5'8" sophomore guard from Warner Robins, Georgia, number 30, Keisha Holmes. And the final starter is from a sophomore from St. Louis, Missouri, at 6'1", number 32, Chrissy Wilkes. Those are the starters for the Greyhounds of Moberly. Here are your starters for the MCC Tigers. They will start basically a freshman lineup. Starting is 5'9" freshman guard from Chicago, number 22, Dana Stokes. Also getting the start is a 5'7" freshman guard from Madrid, Spain, number 23, Eva Carballo. Also starting is a 5'8" freshman forward from Grand Junction, Iowa, number 32, Lauren Lyons. Also getting the start is a 5'4" freshman guard from Premia de Dalt, number 35, Clara Solsona. And the final starter is a 6-foot freshman center from Citrus Inverness, number 40, Danielle Smith. Those are the starters for Coach Steve Garber. The young ladies that played a lot in their win last night over Central Nebraska. We're about 20 minutes behind here. The afternoon game this afternoon went to Highland Community College as they defeated the William Penn JV. The final score was 96-88. In gray will be Moberly, and in the blue will be the MCC Tigers. So we are ready as the game is unfolding with the tip. Moberly in control. Casey Newsom gives it out to Alexis Singleton. 4 10-minute quarters. The women play if you are new to the game. Now a steal out front. Eva Carballo with the takeaway goes down off the glass and scores 2. Tigers with a turnover into points on the break. 2-0 MCC. Singleton. Moberly has long been a power out of the state of Missouri in community college men's basketball. Women trying to get to that same level. Singleton, as the Tigers are in a man defense, driving here. Kenzie Holmes, she'll get the basket and draw the foul. Keisha Holmes ties the game. Lauren Lyons commits the foul, her first. Free throw is up and good by Keisha Holmes. Moberly with a 1-point advantage here. Early in the first quarter, they put on the pressure at midcourt. To the left side to Dana Stokes. Stokes looking for the outlet pass, goes left to Lyons. Now the ball loose. Chrissy Wilkes picks it out of there for Moberly. 3-2. Greyhounds leading the Tigers. On the left wing, a long 3 ball is up and good. Shatori Tyler hits the 3 ball. 6-2 in favor of Moberly, and an unforced error on the part of the MCC Tigers. Moberly will have the ball at side court. The Lady Tigers are back in action again on Tuesday here when they host their counterpart from Iowa Valley, Ellsworth Community College. Most of the teams take a break for the Thanksgiving on Thursday. Here's the 3 ball outside, bounces high. Danielle Smith with the rebound for the Tigers. Now the Tigers looking to break it across the timeline. Clara Solsona to Danielle Smith, trying to move her way inside, and she's going to be called for steps. That's a good call. A little bit of contact out there. Of course, this being Saturday, there's a lot of people watching the NCAA football games. Ohio State escapes Maryland in overtime, 52-51. Iowa was leading Illinois at last glance, 49-0. Late in the third quarter, Iowa State plays Texas tonight. Moberly with the dribble out front with 10 on the shot clock. The running jumper is up and good. Alexis Singleton with a nice spin move, getting away. Now it is a run by Moberly. Tigers trying to go inside with the ball. A foul spotted against Moberly. Foul will go against Keisha Holmes, her first. That is the first team foul as well. Highland Community College out of Illinois, eating some pizza before they head back into the bus and on the snowy roads headed home. First measurable snow of the year overnight here in Marshalltown, Iowa. Tigers working to the corner right side for an open look. The shot comes up a shade short. Singleton with the ball for Moberly inside. The shot left short. The putback is also short. And another putback of her own putback by Chrissy Wilkes. And it's a 10-2 Moberly lead. Full court pressure. Ball is turned over. Moberly now with a 3-on-2 break. Lost the handle momentarily. Now we'll set it up. Off the baseline left. The 8-footer is good for Casey Newsom. And the Tigers take a timeout right here with 6:38. Timeout MCC. Moberly up by 10 at 12-2. After the timeout by the Tigers, the ball belongs to the Tigers and in play. Got a 10-point deficit to overcome here early in the first quarter. Tigers led by last night a few points in the first quarter and got into double digits all 4 quarters. The pass goes underneath. Give and go play, and that's the second field goal for the Tigers. 12-4 your score. Coming up on 6 minutes to play. Tigers got the first basket after the timeout. Moberly trying to spread the court. Basically, it's a 1-2-2 offensive set. Right wing Singleton. Top of the circle, inside the arc. Missing the shot that time. Tyler rebounding it for the Tigers. Lauren Lyons. Now Carballo from the left key. Looking for the shot inside. Now to Lyons for the jumper. Wide open, didn't go. Rebounded inside by Moberly. Caitlin Clark is in the lineup now, wearing number 3. Moberly using the screen up high. Guards pushing off of it from the corner left side. A 3-ball up and good by Shatori Tyler. That's her second 3-point shot here in the first quarter. 2 3-pointers now by Moberly. 5:14 to play opening quarter. Tigers trying to go inside. Danielle Smith on the drive. The shot is up from the top of the key and getting the roll. Clara Solsana with her first basket of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while to settle in shooting-wise. Moberly off the right wing. Newsom looking for the high-low post. Can't find the pass inside, so the ball's reversed to Sahara Daniel, number 5. Knocked into the backcourt by Dana Stokes. Head fake and a drive and a basket. Alexis Singleton. 17-6. 4:28 to play. Tigers attacking in the lane outside. Open look for the 3. It's a little wide. Tyler with the ball for Moberly. Now Moberly's going to slow down, set up their offensive pattern. One 2-2 set, double post. Outside left corner, the shot goes wide. Out with it for the Tigers. Eva Carballo. She'll drive the lane. Lay it off the glass, a little strong. Casey Newsom out with the basketball for Moberly. Into the paint, kicks it back to the left side. Daniel with the drive in the lane. The scoop shot, good. Zara Daniel. And Moberly opening up a significant margin here in the first quarter. Smith double teamed outside. Tigers reverse the ball to Dana Stokes. Open look for three. Draws iron, but it won't go for it. With the basketball is Newson. She'll go one-on-one, and we're going to have a palming call against Newson. Two officials had the same call and looked at one another before deciding to make the call. Aquila Anderson, number 20, is into the Moberly lineup. Chrissy Wilkes returns, number 32. And Keisha Holmes, number 30, back in off the bench. Zara Daniel and Casey Newson stay on the floor. Ball worked around and out with it. Keisha Holmes, one-on-one, stops, lays it off the glass, and scores. Unlike yesterday, the Tigers committing a number of turnovers here early on. Moberly's taking advantage. Smith, high post outside Stokes. Back to Stokes. Dana feeds it off to Ana Jomendreo in the lineup. The shot is up and no good. Moberly with it. Underneath the pass, and Danielle Smith going to be called for the foul, trying to block the shot of Chrissy Wilkes. So that means free throw time for Wilkes. 6'1" sophomore forward out of St. Louis, Missouri, who earlier in the week had, 6 inches of snow? Free throw one is off to the left and no good. Moberly will get another free throw here. Into the Tiger lineup is Carla Colada. Second free throw also no good, and the rebound taken underneath. A holding foul will go against Danielle Smith. Keisha Holmes will go to the line. Correction. Aquila Anderson will go to the line for Moberly. Danielle Smith commits her second foul. The Tigers cannot afford to be without her presence in the post. Free throw is good by Anderson. 22-6. Anderson with her first point. Second free throw is up and it's good as well. Moberly about a 3.5 hour drive to the south from Marshalltown. Figure an hour and 50 minutes to Atumwin, then another hour plus down into Missouri. Tigers working the ball around. Here's the three-pointer from the right wing. Up and good. Carla Colada. The Tigers get their first point in a while as we hit the 2-minute mark. It is 23-9. Got the numbers transposed. I apologize. Now Moberly going to slow it down a little bit here with the lead. Tigers have switched to a 3-2 zone. From the left baseline corner. Shot missed. Colada with the rebound, but the pass up court stolen by Moberly. Nice move in the lane and a basket. Keisha Holmes. Moberly has hit the 25-point mark. Minute 19 left in the opening quarter. Tigers, and we're going to have a foul against Moberly. Solsana went after that loose ball and actually caused the foul by the way she positioned herself. Alexa Singleton back into the lineup for Moberly. Colada goes left. Solsana underneath backdoor play. Up with a basket. Whitley Irvin. So the Tigers getting some of those young freshmen. They're going to make a few mistakes, but they got to get adjusted to the pace of the game. 25-11. We're under a minute to play here in the opening quarter. Moberly in gray with the lead. Left baseline move, feed off underneath, a whistle and a foul against the Tigers. Ana Jomendro. That's her first personal foul, fourth foul against the Tigers here in the half. Free throw one is up, no good. Second free throw is on the way. It's up and it is good. Chrissy Wilkes missed her first three and now hits the second. 26-11. Tigers are going to have to get a shot. About 8 seconds differential game to shot clock now. It makes no difference. Moberly will set it to the forecourt. Moberly working the ball around the perimeter a little bit here. Now the drive off the baseline left with 5 seconds, and a foul against the Tigers will send Holmes to the line. And again, it's Anna Gilmandreo picking up the foul. Team's fifth against the Tigers. Holmes shooting a pair here. Keisha gets the free throw to go down. 27-9. 4.4. Excuse me, 27-11. Second one is up and it's good. 28-11. Tigers will get the long shot off by Stokes, but it won't count as the buzzer sounds. And we've completed a quarter. Tigers are in double digits, not like they'd like to be, but they're 1 point ahead of what they got yesterday. Moberly has the lead, 28-11 here in the end of the first quarter. Second quarter basketball belongs to the MCC Tigers. And they have a ways to go to catch up to this one. Here's the turnover once again out front. But Moberly cannot capitalize on the drive down the court. Tigers will get it back. Emerson Classic over 2 days, an annual event hosted by Marshalltown Community College. Third game of day 2 right in front of you here. Moberly with the steal, and they're going to attack. They are just very, very quick on the defensive side of things. That's 30 for Moberly. 9:28 to play, second quarter. Pass inside to Joe Madreo. Off now, Whitley Irvin. Lottie, then Malson. Back to Irvin, looking inside for Joe Mandreo. The ball goes loose, and it'll be Moberly's ball in the backcourt. Whitney Irvin. Whitley picks up the foul. First foul against the Tigers here in quarter number 2. Off the bench for the Tigers, Lauren Lyons replaces Whitley Irvin. There'll be some halftime entertainment by some young ladies serving as the cheers squad. under the basket that Moberly's going to. You may see them in the wide shot. Holmes to the corner. Moberly on the dribble drive, getting open, laying it up, missing it. But the offensive putback is no good, and it'll be a foul, a jump ball. Working hard on the boards that time inside for Moberly was Chrissy Wilkes with the tie-up. The arrow possession goes to Marshalltown Community College. Casey Newson, number 4, checks back in for Moberly. And it goes back to Moberly. Inbounds play for the Greyhounds. Up with the jumper, getting the roll as she hits the deck. Keisha Holmes, 13 for her. 32 now for Moberly, and an interception. Keisha Holmes once again attacking the basket. Missed it. Chrissy Wilkes attempting the rebound, knocked it out of play. She'll get a chance to catch her breath. Zara Daniel, number 5, checks in for Moberly. Velcro shoes. I haven't seen those for a while. Some are still the lace-up kind. Tigers working around the perimeter. Three-pointer on the way, comes up a bit short. Nobody there to rebound. Wilkes got the rebound for Moberly. Moberly stuck around and watched the women's game yesterday. MCC men will take on their opponent in the next game. That'll be Highland Community College as the shot is missed. Dana Stokes with the rebound. Moving it left, the Tigers, Clara Solsona. 8 minutes left in the quarter. Number 2, Stokes. Tigers really having to work for their shots, while Moberly has been taking care of their height advantage by going inside. Almost a steal. Good hustling play by Lottie Van Malsen. Moberly in gray. 20 on the shot clock. They waste no time. The shot is up, no good. And a whistle and out of bounds. Do we have a foul? We have a foul against Alexis Singleton of Moberly. Her first, and the team's first here in the quarter. Slow start offensively for the Tigers. They had 10 points in the first quarter, then 20 points each of the last 3 quarters last night. Joe Mandreo passed the ball back. Now the scramble for it at side court. Last went off Van Malsen. Stokes has her left hand wrapped. That was not the case last night. May have jammed a thumb just based upon the way the wrap looks. Coming up on 7 minutes to go in the first half, second quarter. Moberly right now in command, up 32-11. Moberly works to the left side, an open look at 3. Stokes tracks it down for the Tigers. The ball out of bounds. Stokes has yet to score, as does Lauren Lyons. Roster size, 9 players for Coach Garber. Now the pass to the left side for Dana Stokes. And a foul against Moberly. Foul charged. Shatori Tyler picks up the foul. That's her first, the team's second. As aggressive as they have been so far, Moberly has not picked up many fouls on the defensive side of things. Joe Mandreo, high post, inside, outside, lead pass inside, and a holding foul against Moberly. The foul charged to Caitlin Clark. That is her first, the team's third. Pass comes in play on Van Malsen, able to pull it down. Out of the corner. Driving a Solsona, feeds Stokes. Dana picks up the double team. Tigers now working the ball pretty well. 21 seconds left on the shot clock. 3 ball goes up, straight up, and into the hands of Caitlin Clark of Moberly. Moberly wanted to run, now they'll slow it down. Daniel off the wing left. Newson drives, shot won't go. Van Malsen rebounds for the Tigers. Wisely slows it up. 1 on 4, basically. Stokes for 3 off her left key, draws iron, won't go. Ball tipped out, and the scramble on for the loose ball, and a foul in the scrum underneath. Foul will go against Lauren Lyons of the Tigers for a push. That's her second, the team's second here in the quarter. Moberly with the ball in the back court. 5:47 to play in the quarter. Moberly will look to the bench to get a sign from Coach Hannah Hayden. Double H. Calling out the play that Moberly wants to run, setting the pick and roll. Left side of the lane to the outside with 10 on the shot clock. Now looking at the 3 but passing up on it. Moberly on the run, a whistle, and the shot's going to go, and it'll count. The foul will be charged to Lottie Van Malsen of the Tigers. Shatori Tyler gets credit for the basket. Give her 8, looking for 9 on the free throw. Up and no good. Ina Jomandreo with the rebound for the Tigers. Lead pass ahead. Jomandreo gets it away from double team. Then Malsen goes left. Solsona now to Stokes. Dana looking for the opening inside. Feeds it off to Jomandreo. Tigers cannot find the drive there from Solsona. Outside Van Malsen, straightaway 3. Banked it up and in. Got a little extra bounce. Lottie Van Malsen. That's the first basket of the quarter for the Tigers. That comes at 4:45 in the quarter. Wow. Turnovers have kept the Tigers from getting off a lot of shots here. Moberly with mild pressure. Working around the perimeter. Back to the corner. Wanting the 3 shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Dana Stokes for the Tigers. Pass comes back to the left to Stokes. Moving it left, feeding it ahead. Back outside to Stokes. Inside to Jomandreo with the double team. Kicks it to Van Malsen. Now Stokes. 7 on the shot clock. Dana with the drive. Up with the shot. Won't go. Underneath the rebounding foul, it's going to be a push-off underneath against Lauren Lyons of the Tigers. And if so, that is her 3rd for the game so far, and the 3rd team foul against the Tigers. Timeout taken here by Moberly. With the score 20, make that 34-14. This is the 7th game of the 8-game Emerson Classic, annually held in November, hosted by Marshalltown Community College from the Marshalltown Community College Student Activity Center. You're viewing the game, as you can view all of the MCC men's and women's home contests via the internet. Production department here at Marshalltown Community College, responsible for getting it to the internet. Here's the 3-ball outside, a fall-away jumper. Casey Newson with the 3-ball for Moberly. 1, 2, 3. They have 3 3-pointers. 37-14. Out front, a little bit too tight a pressure by Alexis Singleton. That'll be her second foul. 4th team here in the quarter, number 2. Returning to the Greyhounds lineup, Zara Daniel, number 5. Joe Mandreo with the ball outside, looks left. Solsona with the shot, missed it. Rebounded by Keisha Holmes. She'll take it up court, drive and score. 1-on-1. 15 points for Holmes, 39 now for Moberly, as they continue to pull away here in the first half. Pass inside to Joe Mandreo. Looking for the crossover step. The shot is up a bit short. Moberly rebounds. Wilkes got that rebound for the Greyhounds. They haven't really used a lot of the shot clock for many of their possessions. They pretty much put it up before 10 seconds. 13 on the shot clock there. Up for the rebound, teammates, and we got a jump ball. Somehow, Van Malson, I think, got her hand in there for the tie-up. You can see under the basket there the young ladies that are going to be the cheering section at halftime here of the women's game. 39-14. Van Malson looking inside for Joe Mandreo. Anna giving away a little bit of height and a little bit of bulk on the inside. Moberly up with the takeaway of the bad Tiger pass. Tigers have gotten only 3 points in this quarter. Had 11 in the first. Really haven't gotten off a lot of shots. Moberly wasting no time with the left hand. Keisha Holmes. 17 for Keisha. Moberly hits 40 first. Tigers drive inside, kick it back outside. Off to Dana Stokes, off the left key from 15. It spins in and out. Joe Mandreo had the rebound. There's a tie up underneath, the jump ball call. And the possession arrow gives it back to Moberly. Substitution for the Tigers. Eva Carballo returns, replacing Clara Solsona. Lauren Lyons, who has been a scrapper in the 3 games we have observed, on the bench with 3 personal fouls. That too hurts your rotation pattern. Moberly setting up the double high low post situation. Looking for the shot. Holmes goes up top to Daniel. On the right wing, a 3-ball spins, won't go. Joe Mandreo wrestles away the rebound. Took it away from Aquila Anderson. A minute to go in the half. 41-14. Numbers are reversed. Joe Mandreo turns the shot from the left key. Won't go. 1 shot only. Chrissy Wilkes gets the rebound for Moberly. 20 on the shot clock. Moberly working the ball outside. Tigers will get it back one time anyway. Here's the drive. The shot is up a bit short, and the ball goes out of bounds. Not much you can do on that one. Wilkes was hustling, trying to get that rebound. The ball just simply bumped off her leg or shoe and then out of bounds. 36.5 seconds as the Tigers put the ball in play. 30-second shot clock still in effect. This is the drive by the Tigers. Carballo, Joe Mandreo now back on the baseline right side for Whitley Irvin. Try to pass it in the lane to Joe Mandreo. The ball taken away by Moberly, and as we move up court, Dana Stokes a little too physical on the attempt to steal the ball. Her first foul, 4th team foul against the Tigers. Correction, it's 5th. So Moberly goes to the line. Zara Daniel will get 2. This part of the game. I like the four-quarter system. I like the fact that on the fifth foul you go to the line and shoot two. No more of this one-and-one stuff. Something maybe for the high schools to implement. One time there was talk high schools might experiment with playing two halves. Second free throw was up, no good. Who's going to get the rebound? And we have a Tiger player down on the court, hit the knee. Van Malsen. She's still on the court, and we have a timeout right now. And she is in some type of pain down there. The trainer will come out. A little bit of a scramble for the basketball, and Van Malsen got the worst of it. Maybe an ankle, maybe a knee. You can almost hear the sound when the collision went. And that makes it a tough call for the officials, too, because you can't really stop a fast break type situation. Have seen that done once when officials stop play like that. The team that gained the basketball after the turnover went down and made the basket and ended up losing it by one. And Malsen's in some pain. She's going to be helped off the court. And you certainly, when you have a limited number on the squad anyway, you have 9, you don't want to see a player injured, so someone needs to be substituted. That was just one of those collisions. And Whitley Irvin will check in. So the Tigers have 7.3 seconds left in this first half to try to get a basket. Can't take a whole lot of time now with 5 seconds. Pass goes to the right side. The shot for three is up, no good. Stokes with a rebound, not able to get it off. Halftime is here. Moberly has increased their lead basically based on their defense. Moberly with 14 points in the second quarter to only 3 for the MCC Tigers. 42-14 the lead at halftime. Unofficial scoring, Alexis Singleton with 4. Casey Newson has a total of 5. Shatori Tyler with 8. Keisha Holmes with 17. That's a game high. Chrissy Wilkes has 3. Aquila Anderson with 2. Zara Daniel has 3. For the Tigers, very easy to summarize their scoring. Eva Carballo with 2. Clara Sosona with 2. Danielle Smith has 2. Carla Colada with 3. Whitley Irvin with 2. Lottie Van Malsen with 3. Balanced scoring, but not really any depth to that scoring. So we are at halftime. We'll keep the camera on the youngsters here. These are the young ladies, I think 4th grade and under, form a cheer squad with help from the MCC cheerleaders. Our second half of play coming your way in about 14 minutes. We are just about ready to get rolling with the third quarter here. The halftime score at the Emerson Classic, hosted by Marshalltown Community College, Marshalltown, Iowa. Moberly 42, MCC 14. Moberly in the first half, they have hit on 16 of 33 field goals, 10 out of 17 in the first quarter, 6 of 16 in the second. They have hit 3 out of 9 three-point shots and have made 7 of 12 free throws, 11 steals, and a total of 16 rebounds. Marshalltown Community College for the game is hitting at 26%, 6 out of 23 from the field, 2 for 12 from three-point range. The Tigers have not shot a free throw. Rebounding-wise, they have 12. So the rebounding is pretty much even. Advantage, however, right now sits with Moberly. 20 minutes away from putting up the win here for one of these two teams. Moberly with 28 and 14 points by quarter. Marshalltown with 11 and 3. Turnovers really hurt scoring chances for Marshalltown in the blue uniform, blue-gray really. For Coach Garber, the same starting five in the second half as started the first half. Lyons is back in there for the Tigers. She had 3 fouls and sat most of the second quarter. This is Danielle Smith from the free throw line. It's up no good. Rebounded by Singleton. Moberly on the break. Slowing it down. They can go in to work some pattern now. Tigers are in a 2-3 zone. Outside, the 3 ball is up and good. Shatori Tyler, that's her third 3 ball in the ball game. Moberly stays in that pressing man defense. Has disrupted the Tigers offensively. Here's the drive from the left side. Missed, but getting it back. Eva Carballo tries to go underneath to Lyons. The ball is on the floor. Lyons saves it. Tries to protect it. Gets it back. Dana Stokes. A 3 from the left wing with 2 on the shot clock. Last 2 scoring options for the Tigers have been 3-point goals. That's all they had in the second quarter. Was 1 field goal, 3-pointer. 1 for 6, so they didn't get a lot of shots off. 45-17. Moberly looking at the wide open lane. The drive is up and good. And wait a second, what do we got? McKeezy Holmes gets the basket. Is it going to count? It's up on the scoreboard, but we had Eva Carballo taking an arm to the face. The basket does count. 47-17. Full court pressure now by Moberly. And a steal. Shatori Tyler takes it to the hoop and lays it up. Now, if your team presses a lot and you want to keep them in that habit, do you press here when you have a lead of 32 points? Driving down. Back outside Stokes for 3. Missed it. And the rebound. Alexis Singleton. Singleton will stop, pop, and score from the left side, about 12 feet out. 4 baskets to 1, the scoring margin here in quarter number 3. 51-17, Moberly. Tigers. All freshmen on the floor right now. The shot from the corner is no good. Danielle Smith with the rebound, feeds it back, and Lauren Lyons trying to get the shot up is fouled. The foul goes against Chrissy Wilkes. Her first, the team's first here in the third quarter. Shooting free throws, though, for Lauren Lyons. This will be the first 2 free throws attempted for the game by MCC. It's up and it's good. Lyons gets the first one to drop. That's her first point of the ball game. Tigers, everybody that's been in the lineup has just about gotten on the scoreboard, but not very many points. The second free throw missed. Moberly's basketball, 7:25 to go in the third quarter. The shot off the baseline, up and good. The basket by Casey Newson, 53-18. Danielle Smith outside, about 12 feet off the right side of the lane with her second basket. The Tigers have hit 20. The 7-minute mark, third quarter. 53-20, Moberly with the lead in the basketball. Looking for an open drive, split the defenders. The shot is up, no good, out of bounds. Touch last by Kezia Holmes. The Tigers will inbound the ball off the baseline, and now we have back into lineup Zara Daniel, number 5. Aquila Anderson, number 20 for Moberly. Tigers setting it. Caitlin Clark, number 3, also in there now. As we have the drive in the lane and a whistle. Foul against Moberly. Daniel commits the reach-in foul. Zara Daniel just picked up her second personal foul there, playing defense. She just came off the bench. Danielle Smith giving it on the give and go. The basket up and good. Lauren Lyons gets her first basket for the Tigers. 53-22. Pass to the right side for a 3-ball. It's going to come up a bit short. Inside position on the follow, no good, and a foul against the Tigers. I think it's number 4 and Lauren Lyons on the rebounding action. 32, it is Lauren Lyons. That's her 4th. She is in danger of seeing less playing time. 3rd team foul against the Tigers here in the half. Correction, that's first. 3 have been whistled against Moberly. Moberly gets the first free throw down. Caitlin Clark, 54-22. Clark will get a second opportunity here. It is up on the ring, and it is good as well. 55-22. 6 minutes to play, third quarter. Moberly with the lead. They're trying to keep it going. Tigers with a baseline shot up and good by Lauren Lyons. We'll see if she can adjust to playing with 4 fouls and be very careful. She's getting warm as far as scoring is concerned with 5 points here in the quarter. Moberly waits for the high pick, and the shot is up and good, and we've got a foul against the Tigers underneath. The basket, I think, will count. Basket does count. Foul whistled against Dana Stokes. At the line, Kezia Holmes has 21 and could make it 22. And we have one shot coming. Waiting for the official signal. 57-24. 58-24. .540 to play in the third quarter. Tigers outside will launch the 3. It bounces high. Moberly with a height advantage on the inside corrals the rebound. Now we'll take it down, set it up offensively. In the lane, a whistle and steps. Casey Newson a little anxious to get started on the inside. Tigers bring it up the court slowly. And we're going to have a steps call against Eva Carballo. got caught just a little bit as she tried to move the ball down the floor. Trying to get open for the shot. Moberly with Singleton. Looking left. Newson. Newson from the wing. Tried to move inside and traveled. .454 to go in the third quarter. Tigers trying to cut into that margin a little bit. Dana Stokes inside, nowhere to go with the ball. Put it up. And it's rebounded by Moberly. Moberly is 203 miles to the south, to the west of Hannibal, Missouri, if you have been wondering. Number of ways you can get there. Here's the drive inside, and the basket, an easy one, uncontested for Aquia Anderson. With 4:11 to play in the third quarter, Moberly has hit the 60-point mark first. Shot is up, no good. Now out of bounds, whistle stops play. Moberly, as I thought, is just off Highway 65, or it is on Highway 65, just to the north of Columbia, Missouri. 3:45 with the best travel time. We'll get you there. Tigers get the ball in, get the shot up on Lauren Lyons with 4 fouls. Credit her for the basket. She'll go to the line with the free throw coming. Casey Newson picks up the foul for Moberly. Their 4th here in the quarter. Free throw is up, and it is good by Lyons. She's playing with 4, as we said. 60-27. Moberly's ball, offensive court. Just turned 4 minutes. Third quarter. Moberly taking a little one-on-one situation. A little bit too much lean, and the travel call will give it ball back to MCC. Getting the young kids involved at halftime. Young little cheerleaders doing a routine to the delight of the crowd. Danielle Smith for the Tigers misses the shot outside. Moberly's rebound. Tyler. 60-27. Moberly out front. With the dribble drive is Eva Carballo. Lays it up from the right side. Nice to see the scrappiness by the Tigers, even though they trail by 31 points. Now a timeout taken by Hannah Hayden, Moberly coach. She sees a little bit of raggedness developing on the court. She wants to smooth that out. Timeout on the floor with Moberly in front of the Tigers, 60-29. Checking some of the college football scores from today in the Big Ten. Penn State 20-7 over Rutgers. Northwestern defeats Minnesota 24-14. Nebraska surprises Michigan State 9-6. Winning in overtime, Ohio State over Maryland 52-51. Iowa defeated Illinois 63-0. As Moberly with a long shot from on top of the circle, almost downtown Marshalltown, Zyra Daniel with the three-pointer. That is the 4th three-pointer Wisconsin and Purdue are going to the second overtime, tied at 41. With about 6 minutes left, Michigan leads Indiana 28-20. 63-29 is your score. We'll check some Big 12 for you here in a moment or two. Ball outside, inside, attacking, and a foul. That's one of those, is it a block, is it a charge? It's going to go as a block on Danielle Smith of the Tigers. That is her third. It will put Keisha Holmes at the line shooting for Moberly. Probably two. Free throw one is up and off to the right. Tigers will take that. 63-29. Oklahoma State leads West Virginia with 42 seconds to go in the game. 45-41. TCU defeated Baylor 16-9. Second free throw good for Keisha Holmes. 64-29 here in women's basketball. Kansas State defeated Texas Tech 21-6. And the rest of the Big 12 games are down south and under the lights. Dana Stokes inside trying to power her way up for a shot. Will go to the line instead as she's fouled. The foul whistled against Tressie Wilkes of fifth foul against Moberly. Dana Stokes has been held to just 3 points on the night. She gets the first free throw down for the 30th point for the MCC Tigers. Stokes will get a second free throw. It is up and it is good as well. Give this MCC team, a freshman, a little bit of time here prior to Christmas, and then come back after Christmas break and be a totally different ball club. Moberly on the drive and a whistle and touch foul. Foul charged against the Tigers. I think Clara Solsona. It is. Fourth foul against the Tigers. That is her first in the ball game. It sends Keisha Holmes to the line. Shooting two for Moberly's Greyhounds. First one is up and good. Carla Colada, number 12, checking into the Tiger lineup. Keisha Holmes, 65-31, has the lead. Their Greyhounds do from Moberly. Second free throw is up and it's good as well. 7 for 8 from the line and give her 25 points. 66 for the Greyhounds. And we've got the fourth quarter to go. Pass goes inside Danielle Smith. Shot is up, no good. One and done has been the shooting totals for the Tigers here, second and third quarters. Moberly trying to go inside. Tigers defense it. And a tie up. Possession arrow should point to Moberly, which it does. Moberly will inbound it. Off the right baseline, Zara Daniel in the lane. Her shot is short and an over the back foul against Daniel, trying to get the follow-up shot. MCC ball at side court. That's the third personal foul against Daniel. Correction. That's 4. Scorebook has it at 4. Carla Collada at the line for the Tigers to shoot a pair. First one is up and it's no good. And off the bench, we have a new face coming in the lineup. Second free throw is up and it's no good for the Tigers. Mathis, a correction, 21 came in. Shatori Tyler returned to the Moberly lineup. Keisha Holmes commits the foul for Moberly. team foul, but it was a loose ball foul, so no free throws. Working the passing game around the outside, the Tigers. Final seconds of the third quarter. Moberly out in front comfortably. Tigers with 10 on the shot clock. Working it left, Dana Stokes. Now with 3 on the shot clock, 3 ball is up, no good. Ball hit the iron, so it is back to Moberly. 65-31. Greyhounds. Under a minute to play here. Going in for the uncontested layup, Keisha Holmes. 27 points for Holmes. 68 for the Greyhounds. Right now, they have just worn out the Tigers. The Tigers' legs are gone. You can tell it by the shots coming up short. Stokes' missed shot is rebounded and put back up and in by Eva Carballo. 69-33. Moberly will work the shot clock. Now with 4-3 in the lane. Off-balance shot is good. The basket will count for Keisha Holmes. MCC draws the foul. The foul. Carla Collada hits the foul as we have Holmes attempting to hit the free throw for the traditional three-point play. She does. It is now the lead for the Greyhounds at 71-33. Long shot won't go down. 3 quarters in the books. Moberly on the way to another win. 71-33, they lead it headed to the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter starts with Marshalltown having the basketball. Ana Jamandreo in the lineup on the outside. The 3-ball attempt is up, no good, missing the shot. Caballo. Newson with the rebound for Moberly. They'll take it across the timeline. Men's game coming up will be shortly. Highland Community College taking on Marshalltown men. A 7 o'clock scheduled start time. Be a little later than that, I think. Shot outside for 3, missed. But Keisha Holmes right there for the putback. She's continuing her scoring onslaught as she has a total of 32 points. Take the 32 off the board and it's a 43-33 game. Instead it's 73 for Moberly. Tigers looking inside for Dana Stokes. She squares up, tries to feed it across the lane, but the pass intercepted. Singleton racing down court, feeds it left. Shot is banked up and in by Keisha Holmes. Keisha having a pretty good game. 75-33 is the score. Working from the outside is Carla Collada. Collada from the midcourt. Feeds it inside. Ana Jomandreu. Left-handed shot. Skims across the top. Rebounded by Newson. Moberly going the other way. Not really fast break neck speed. Ball in the hands of Keisha Holmes. And she'll launch a three from way outside and miss. Rebound for the Tigers. Carballo feeds it left for Stokes. Tried to get an open shot on the inside. Threw it up off balance. Then hits the deck. And she backed into one of the Moberly players. Stokes knocks it away from behind. The Tigers scrambling for it. Caitlin Clark not really aware what was going on that time for Moberly. Tigers coming back to the left-hand side. Jomandreu from the left side of the lane. Spins the shot up too strong. Newson. Looks like Anna has lost confidence in her shot. Just from the reaction that we just saw. Moberly with 2 baskets in the quarter. Comfortable 75-33 margin. Foul inside on the Tigers. Ana Jomandreu. That is 3rd foul on her. And Danielle Millett, number 15, is into the Moberly lineup. 7:22 to play. Outside, Holmes on the drive, off the glass, another basket. Keisha, I'm running out of numbers on the score sheet to fill in for you. She has 36 points. Pass left for the Tigers. Jomandreu faked the three, spins it back outside. 7 minutes to play. The pass inside. Whitley attempted the shot. Whitley Irvin. She was fouled in the process. And will go to the line to shoot 2. Danielle Millett picks up the foul of Moberly. Whitley Irvin with a pair of shots here for the Tigers. Could be the first points of the quarter. She gets the first one down. 3 points for Whitley. Substitution back into the Moberly lineup. Zara Daniel, number 5. Irvin will get the second shot up, and it's no good. Daniel rebounds it. The Greyhounds going on the offensive attack. Slowing down their offensive surge here. Basically, the non-starters are out there now, except for Keisha Holmes. And a whistle and steps call. Moberly turns it over. 6:38 to play. 77-34. Tigers need somebody to take charge here offensively. There's Whitley Irvin. Jumper. Right idea. Didn't go down for her. Moberly rebounds. Looking ahead. And that's just like the pass for the win from Maryland that went wide. And they lose to the Buckeyes by 1 in double overtime, 52-51. You can't argue with the coach going for it all. Go for the win. They make it. Everybody's celebrating. Shot attempt by the Tigers. Collada. Not good because of the hand check. Keisha Holmes for Moberly whistled for the foul. Second foul against Moberly in the quarter. 6:10 remaining. The ball in play. Driving the lane is Dana Stokes. Got the bounce out of the square. Stokes now with 7 for the Tigers. 77-36. Moberly. Pass goes in the lane. And a reverse layup won't go, but getting the rebound back is Casey Newson. Way out front for the 3 ball. No good. Carla Collada for the Tigers. Looks ahead. Too high for Dana Stokes and out of play. Moberly will get the ball back. And we have returning to the lineup Shatori Tyler for Moberly. She takes the place of Keisha Holmes. Nope, I'm sorry. Keisha's still out there. Tigers in that man defense. Jamandro, nice block of Newson's shot. Clears it up court. Carballo, underhand shot blocked out of bounds by Moberly. Danielle Millett with the block. Tigers basketball out of bounds. A whistle and a hold. Spotted against Moberly. That will be 5 on Zara Daniel. That will be her 5th personal foul. Back into the lineup comes Alexis Singleton. Tigers will trigger the inbounds play. Men's game scheduled to start at 7, but it's going to take another 10 minutes probably to finish this one. So it'll be about 7:10 or so before Highland and MCC collide. Highland's an up-down power pack team. With the ball is Keisha Holmes. Feeds it left. 8-footer off the left side. That's one of those that you just, when you get the opportunity, hope that you don't leave it short. Tyler hits the bucket. 79-36. Skip pass. Stokes from the left corner. Misses. Millett with the rebound for Moberly. 4.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Moberly led at 28-11 after the first quarter and expanded that to a 42-14 lead at halftime. First quarter basically determined the outcome of this one. MCC couldn't keep up, turned the ball over. Moberly had good percentage of their shots. Foul against the Tigers. Eva Carballo was her first. Second foul against the Tigers here in the fourth quarter. Moberly inbounds, and the shot won't go, but the putback does for Keisha Holmes. Keisha with 38 points. It's one of the higher point totals I have seen an opponent put on the scoreboard on the women's side of things in the several years we have been doing this. Moberly with the rebound. Are under 4 minutes. Clock moving. Moberly's going to win it. The shot inside is no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Whitley Irvin. One thing that you can say for the Tigers, they're going to be playing their way into game shape. Irvin missed the shot. Again, that's the legs are gone. Moberly works it back to the left. Keisha Holmes. Wonder if there's some kind of points record she might be close to. Her team's way out in front. Holmes with the jumper won't go. Her legs are gone. 3:15 to play. 81-36 Moberly. Expected a little closer game than this coming in. Tigers trying to go inside. Knocked away by Millett. Moberly down floor. Singleton will lay it up and draw the foul from Eva Carballo. Second foul against Eva. Third team foul against the Tigers here in the fourth quarter. But it's a shooting foul. Alexis Singleton will get the honors. Moberly kept the Tigers from shooting any free throws in the first half. Marshalltown has made 5. Moberly has made 14 until this one. Tigers return Clara Solsona to the lineup. So it's Jomandreo, Stokes, Colada, Solsona, and Lyons. Second free throw is up, no good as well, out of bounds. Touched last by Millett. Danielle Millett. 6-foot freshman forward out of St. Louis, wearing number 15. Now the Tigers go to work offensively. Passing the ball to the left-hand side. Now back to the right. Working the dribble drive. The shot is up, and it won't go. Millett with a rebound. Here comes Moberly once again. 2.5 to play. You can say that it's been all Moberly all game. They won yesterday as well, so the trip north has been good for them. Moberly on the drive. Good defense by Stokes for the Tigers, and it results in a turnover. Joe Mandreo picked it up. 2:11 to play. From the left side corner, Irvin spins it cross court. Joe Mandreo driving inside, gives it off to Stokes. Will the bounce go for it? No. Joe Mandreo tried to rebound, and we're going to have a foul against Shatori Tyler. That will put the ball out of bounds for the Tigers. It's only the 4th foul against Moberly. So the Tigers inbounding it here. Way out front, a whistle, and we're going to have a steps call. Trying to get open for the jump shot was Carla Collada. And it just didn't go down for her. Been an off night shooting-wise. Plus the fact Moberly with a height advantage has dominated the defensive glass. Rachel Spencer is in the ball game now, number 10. Final player on the bench for Moberly. She'll get to play the last minute 50. That's her with the ball in her hand now, and a whistle and steps call. Moberly led 28-11 at the quarter, 42-14 at the half, 71-33 after 3 quarters, and now it's an 81-36 score. Again, single-digit point quarter for the Tigers. Working the pass left. It's stolen inside. Aquila Anderson with the interception. Anderson from Chicago is a 5'9" forward. Working the ball left. Spencer trying to get the shot off, and we're going to have a blocking foul. Whitley Irvin picks up the foul of the Tigers. Minute 10 to go. Want to make sure you tune in. It'll be a little bit after 7 for the men's game. Promise you it'll probably be a hectic up and down the floor type of game. Highland likes to sky. They like to run the court, as does Marshalltown men. Free throw is up, and it's good. .82. And the second free throw no good for Spencer. Rebound Tigers, a minute to go. Working the ball to the outside. Pass goes to the right side. Collada inside Joe Mandreo. Anna gets the shot. Nice to see her think offensive minded. 82-38. Tigers will get the ball back one more time. Can we get to 40? Something about hitting that 40-point mark, even though you're behind in the scorebook. Spencer on the drive, and we're going to have a charging foul as Whitley Irvin hits the deck hard for the Tigers. She hit the floor hard in the first half. She's going to tough it out. Holding her jaw on the right-hand side. So the Tigers will have to take a shot. There's about a half-second difference game to shot clock. Outside, the ball is up, no good, and it comes back to Collada. She'll try the three. It's up, no good. Rebound goes to Moberly, and they can just take their time going up the floor. They have an 82-38 lead, and that will be the final score here. As they put up 11 points in the fourth quarter, the Tigers put up 5. So the Tigers go to 2-6 on the year. Quickly, the summation of points for you here. Alexis Singleton had 6 points. Casey Newson with 4. Shatori Tyler, 15. Keisha Holmes finishes with 38. Chrissy Wilkes finishes with 3. Caitlin Clark with 2. Aquila Anderson with 4. Danielle Millett did not score. Rachel Spencer scored 1. Zara Daniel ends the game with 6 for Moberly. For the MCC Tigers, Dana Stokes held to 7. Eva Carballo finishes with 6. Lauren Lyons finishes with a total of 8. Clara Solsona with 2. Danielle Smith finishes with 4. Carla Collada finishes with 3. Whitley Irvin with 3. Vladivan Malson with 3. And Anna Jomandreo with 2. So everybody that played for the MCC women in the scoring column, but it wasn't enough here tonight as Moberly wins it by a final of 82-38. The men's game will follow in about 20 minutes, which puts it at about 7:10. We'll be back for that. Hope you will be as well.